Right. Good evening. My name is Theo Broughton, co-founder of Hood Research. It's a community-based organization that believes that people would do better if they knew better. I am also a precinct delegate, and as a precinct delegate, I have the responsibility and the authority to make recommendations for any and every election. On November the 8th, we have an election that is extremely important. We have, starting at the top, a number of parties that are on the ballot. However, we have two dominant parties. One is Democratic and the other is Republican. We have two pieces of paper that are known as ballots that are approximately 30 inches long. One is printed on both sides, the other one only has printing on one side, which you may be told is a 3-page ballot. At the top, you do have the option of circling and coloring in one circle to say which party you choose. And if you choose a party such as Democrat, that means everyone on the ballot that is identified as a Democrat will be recorded as such. Or you can vote for them independently and individually. As you move down the ballot, you will see that there are candidates for the state Supreme Court. Deborah Thomas is a judge, and it's not indicated on the ballot, but Judge Deborah Thomas is a person that you should vote for the Supreme Court. She works with a gentleman called Frank Szymanski, who is a judge also. The two of them work very well as a team. So if you can find it in your understanding to vote for Judge Deborah Thomas and Judge Frank Szymanski, you will be doing our community a great justice. As you move on to the other side of the ballot, you will have candidates that are not identified by party. They are running for the various courts. We have one woman who is Attorney Cora Watts, who needs to be voted for because the candidate she's voting against happens to be someone sent by the governor of the state. And if you have been tuning in to news, newspapers, talk shows, etc., you know that the governor of the state has sent emergency managers to the city of Detroit, has done all kinds of devastating things to the residents in the city. Therefore, Cora Watts would be the best choice for that particular race. As we move on, we have proposals. There are 4 of them. Proposal A, Proposal B, the RESA proposal, and also the RTA, Regional Transit Authority. Well, Proposal A is considered a community benefits agreement that will allow those in the city of Detroit the right to talk to developers who have projects of construction starting at $15 million. Okay? Proposal B says you can't open your mouth unless the project for construction starts at $75 million. And as we stand right now, there are approximately 20-some proposals under $75 million. So you would have no right to talk to any of those 20-some developers who want to have building projects in the city of Detroit. The other issue about the community benefits agreement, A or B, means that those who come in to develop projects in the city want tax abatements. A tax abatement means that for X number of years, they don't want to contribute any taxes to the city of Detroit. We have issues with that. But if the council and the mayor are going to negotiate for tax abatements, then the members of the community need to receive benefits as well. Jobs, opportunities to have a business in the structure that's going to be built in the community. To know whether or not they are going to use a large 18-wheeler trucks, it might go down a residential street, you may not want that, pollution, etc. Those are some of the things you would talk to a developer about as part of the community. Therefore, it appears to me that Proposal A at this time is better than Proposal B. So I encourage you to consider and vote for Proposal A. It can always be amended. As it relates to the RESA, and that is the Wayne County, another level of bureaucrats that want our tax dollars. And they're telling us, as they have in the past, that they want to enhance education. They want to get chairs and desks for the students so that they don't have to sit on milk crates or windowsills because the classes are overcrowded. Funny that they're getting around to talking about it now, and this has been going on too long. As it relates to the Regional Transit Authority, you hear the word authority, you need to run as fast as you can, as far away as you can, because an authority is a private group of people who take our public tax dollars and distribute them to their personal friends. That is, in my opinion, what an authority is. The Regional Transit Authority is telling us that taxes will be paid by Oakland County, Macomb County, Washtenaw County, and Wayne County. Oh yes, Wayne County. And Wayne County will be paying more taxes than anybody, seeing as how it's the largest county. As it also relates to the Regional Transit Authority, that's another layer of bureaucrats. I talked to a man who said he was a volunteer and part of a board of 10 volunteers. I said, well, somebody's getting paid. Oh, yeah, by the way, there's a CEO. There will be 5 people getting paid. Another layer of bureaucrats, and I'm sure they'll be paid well. But when an authority is developed and put into place, it takes away assets and money from the city. And in this case, it will be taking away the buses and the authority from the mayor, from the council in the city of Detroit. Now, that's interesting. I want to tell you about authorities. In 1973, Coleman Alexander Young was elected the mayor of the city of Detroit. He took his seat in 1974. And right after, we all of a sudden got an authority, a building authority, which means they took power away from the mayor and the council with a building authority. Then in 1978, voila, we get another authority, the Downtown Development Authority. And the Downtown Development Authority is bounded by the Detroit River on the south, 375 on the north, I-75 on the east, and the Lodge Freeway on the west. Within those boundaries is a lot of commercial property, and the taxes from that commercial property goes to the Downtown Development Authority, that private group of people that gather our public tax dollars and redistribute them to their personal friends. Isn't that special? Money that doesn't go to the city, that can be spread out throughout the neighborhoods. Funny, there's not a lot of consideration about our neighborhoods. I say that the Regional Transit Authority will also take on the control of the little toy train that is currently trying to roll down Woodward Avenue from the river up to West Grand Boulevard. That's not in our neighborhoods. So what benefit is it? Perhaps a benefit for the suburbanites. Just like the Regional Transit Authority is a benefit for the suburbanites. It will get more suburbanites into downtown to work than it will Detroiters out to the suburbs to work, perhaps at fast food restaurants. Think about it. Property taxes will increase. And if you're a renter, you can bet your rent will increase because a property owner, known as a landlord, is not going to lose his profit. So if you're thinking about voting for the RTA or RESA, you better think again. It's not for your benefit. Definitely not for your benefit. So out of the 4 proposals, you have 1 to vote yes, that's Proposal A, and 3 to vote no. Proposal B is bad. RESA is taking your tax dollars, and the Regional Transit Authority, another one to take your tax dollars. Again, my name is Theo Broughton. I'm co-founder of Hood Research, and to contact us, you can email us at contact@hoodresearch.org. Thank you.